So, James, I'm heading to the Northern Territory and I'm wondering what type of tyres I should put on my bike and what type of trails should I expect when I'm there.
Okay, well, I guess one thing you're going to realise is when you land there, you're in the desert. And it's not a sandy desert, it's more of a rocky desert. So I guess anything that you can put on the bike that has grip and also has strong sidewalls. Forget about trying to gain time by having light tyres. That game isn't going to work up there. There's thorns as well, there's sharp rocks. You're going to be riding on trails that you may not be used to, and at times they are pretty slippery. Having said that, if you get something with a fairly good knob pattern, reinforced sidewall, put a bit of extra like sealant in there as well. That should pretty much take care of things with regards to like your tyre protection. One good thing is like the trails are absolutely brilliant, but just be careful. Don't look off in the distance at the view, even though as tempting as that may be. Keep your eyes on the trail. There's a lot of stuff that can catch you out. The sharp rocks are probably like the main thing just to keep an eye on. Remember to take good lines. Try and feel where your wheels are at all times and make sure you're sort of adjusting accordingly so that you're hitting like those good lines and protecting your tyres. There's nothing worse than having to spend anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes fixing a flat tyre because you got a bit lazy and you try to take a little bit of a nice lazy line, and yep, we've all been there and it's not nice. So if you're going to pony up any money on that bike, make sure it's with good tyres.
And what about tyre pressure? What type of tyre pressure should...
Yeah, tyre pressure is always a personal thing. I guess if you've got that dialed in, then you'll know what sort of pressure you're running. It doesn't hurt up in Alice Springs to run like a few extra pounds of pressure in that tyre because like the rocks can sort of bite pretty hard. So I guess it's one of those suck it and see things. There's a little bit of sand, but in the overall scheme of things, it might be 200 metres over 50 kilometres. So I wouldn't really bother about coping for that. It's out of your hands there. It's not going to impact you too much. Cope for like the vast majority, which is going to be probably like the good single track. There might be some rocks in that the rocks that are there are going to be like reasonably like hard and sharp, so they can actually tear those tyres up a fair bit. So don't be surprised if like probably by the end of the actual stage race itself, especially your rear tyre might be looking a little bit worn, but that's just the price you pay for having so much fun up there.